Tonight, from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And leading the charge, we get a look at the quarterback.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
On first down, Douglas. That swung out wide to Harris. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
A first carry for Najee Harris. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 22 carries, 107 yards, and the touchdown.
Well, they set a nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Douglas. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Steelers at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. Looking to throw. Douglas. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Throwing on first down, Douglas. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
He's hoping for better luck here on drive number 2. Of course, the first drive, he threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. And now starting again here, 1st and 10. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw. Douglas. Here's one deep for Pickens. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Divine Diablo dropping him behind the line of scrimmage. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that. Give him clean lanes to throw the football.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. He's piloted 2 drives so far, and unfortunately not very well piloted. Both led to interceptions. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's brought in by Harris. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Douglas. And that one complete downfield to Johnson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're acting panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off play action. Douglas. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby able to record his 5th sack of the season. He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Douglas. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. So here's a 3rd and 14. Operating from the gun. Douglas. Flushed out right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a
out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the 2nd quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks. No touchdown passes yet either. To throw on 2nd down. Douglas eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Looking to throw. Douglas. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Down to the 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker. He threw the pick 6 last time out just a moment ago. Now 3 total interceptions for him in this ball game. He's had his struggles. 1st and 10 here. Throwing after the interception. Douglas. Here's one deep for Pickens. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Finds Pickens out right. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Off the play fake, Douglas. He's got this to Pickens. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He finds McCoy. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Back to throw. Douglas. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. Throwing to start the drive. Douglas. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Max Crosby, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. 3rd and 20. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Douglas. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. Still on his feet. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Douglas. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Douglas, flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Steps away to his left. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Operating from the gun, Douglas. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Looking to throw. Douglas completes Austin here over the middle. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who could turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Back to throw. Douglas. Flushed out right. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers get a late score here, the final minute of the 1st half.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the 2nd half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
On 3rd down, Douglas eluding the pressure right. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. And, Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the 1st half have now followed them into... That pick 6 just a moment ago. Things went from bad to worse. Look up at the scoreboard now. Not looking good. Throwing after the interception, Douglas. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it.
The Steelers ready for their next possession. On 1st and 10, Douglas. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Off-play action, Douglas. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. They go play action here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Douglas. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Here now a 3rd and 20. Back to throw. Douglas. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Washington. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. On 1st down, Douglas. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Operating from the gun, Douglas. That's going to be caught by Pickens. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. To throw on 3rd down, Douglas. Oh, he makes the catch off the tip by the safety. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. throwing on first down. Douglas escaping the pressure right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Christian Thornton. And the Raiders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Steelers ready to take over on offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And they're going to speed things up here. Again, he'll drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Bryce Hall. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This time it's 3rd and 3. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Max Crosby. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible. Fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and